All right, so listen up because I'm about to tell you all the secrets that it takes to visualize the life that you want and truly create it. All right, so for the next 30 seconds, I need you to listen up and actually apply what it is that I am telling you. So, when you are visualizing the life that you want, first of all, it's important to have a clear vision of what it is that you want. Have a crystal clear vision. If you want a house, what color do you want the house? How many bedrooms do you want the house? How many bathrooms? Does it have a island in the kitchen? Does it have tile? Does it have carpet? Visualizing, you need to visualize every detail. If you want a car, what make, what model, what year, how big are the tires? How does it feel to be inside of the seat when you're driving that car? How does it sound? Think about these things. And the most important thing when visualizing your life and manifesting the life that it is that you want, you have to be able to bypass the instant gratification. That is the biggest killer of all hopes and dreams, is when someone cannot delay their gratification for long enough to start seeing results. You have to ask yourself this one question: is this what I want? If what you want, and deep down inside, people know what they want. If you are out of shape and you want to be in shape, deep down inside, you know that's what you want. But the biggest problem people face when they visualize their life and they try to manifest it is the fact that they're going to be faced with temporary adversity. For the example that I used, as far as being overweight, if you're overweight, the temporary adversity that is going to be in between you and what you truly want is going to be this: you're out of shape, you just started a diet, you just started working out. There's going to be days, a matter of fact, every day, you're going to have cravings. So the cravings is the instant pleasure coming out and asking you, hey, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck the long term goal. Let's just do it right now. Let's care about ourselves in this moment. Let's not care about ourselves later down the line. Let's just worry about what we want right now. We don't have to delay any gratification. We can have all the gratification right now. And in return, I'm just going to sacrifice the long term goal. That's what most people do. They will give in to that pain, the pain of not being able to eat what they want, the pain of being hungry from being in a caloric deficit, the pain of having to get up and move your body when you don't really want to, but you know you have to work out. Those things are painful, but you also have to ask yourself, when you're visualizing what it is that you want, is it going to be more painful for me to bypass these things? Because I'm going to feel pain, right? You're going to feel hungry. You're going to want to eat those snacks. You're not going to want to go to the gym. Sure, it's going to be painful if you do those things. It's going to be painful. You're going to feel hungry. You're going to have to get in the gym. You're going to have to push your body. Okay, so that's pain. But is it going to be more painful later down the line when I'm out of shape and no man respects me? No woman can look at me. And most importantly, I can't look myself in the mirror and see someone who I can genuinely say, that is an attractive man. That is an attractive man. Pause, no diddy, okay? I'm talking about yourself. When you're looking yourself deep in your eyes in the mirror, can you truly say, wow, I'm him. I'm an attractive motherfucker. Of course, men are going to respect me. Of course, women are going to see me as someone they want to get with. Because the pain of not experiencing that is going to be far worse than the pain that you're experiencing right now by bypassing those snacks. And the reason why people cannot carry out what it is that they set for themselves is mainly the fact that they don't go into it with the mindset of, I'm going to be faced with short-term adversity. I'm going to be faced with short-term pain. But am I going to sacrifice the short-term pain, or am I going to sacrifice the actual goal that I want? Because if you don't sacrifice what it is now, the pains that you have now, then you will have everything that you've ever wanted. However, if you sacrifice the body that you want, if you sacrifice the goals that you want, you're going to have what you want in this moment, but that's about it. It's going to be a terrible existence because you're just doing what you want right now. You're doing what you want in this moment, and it feels good right now, but it's not going to feel good 10 years down the line. You need to be able to see far into the future and think about, how is my life going to be? How are my actions and what I'm doing right now? How is that going to affect me in the future? And I'm not saying that you have to think about everything deep into the future, because to be honest, you don't even know if you're going to make it past today. You don't know that, but it's good to have an idea of your actions today, because people say you don't know when you're going to die, right? Okay, sure, you don't. But do you want to bet your whole life on something? Because what if you don't die early? What if you live a normal human existence and you live a long life? You want to make sure that the actions that you're putting in today are leading you somewhere that you are going to want to be in the future. The actions that you're putting in today, it's going to make sure that you have that body that you want. It's going to make sure that you have that confidence about yourself. Because when you get to that point, when you get to the point where you bypassed all of your desires and you got to where you wanted, you're going to feel amazing. I've done it many times in my life. I've quit Percocets, a serious addiction that I had. I was seriously addicted. Like, it was terrible. I almost felt like I was in the passenger seat of my own life. There was times when I told myself not to do it, and I felt like the pill had control over me. Looking back now, I realized that I still had control. That's one thing that people don't think about. They like to blame other things, because at the time I said, well, I didn't want to do it, but the pill is controlling my life. In reality, I have control over my mind. I have 100% total control over my mind, and it's up to me to snap out of it and take control of my mind, because you are in control at all times. However, when I wanted to quit that deep addiction that had a strong grasp on me, pause, this is sounding a little too Diddy-like. When I wanted to do that, I had to bypass every single instant gratification notification that was coming at me saying, take that perk, just get high. It's gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel on cloud 9. Thinking about it right now, shit, I might go pop one. Nah, just kidding. I'm not popping those, right? It's been over 1,000 days. Okay, I've bypassed it. And I've gotten to a point where I feel confident about myself, knowing that I was at a low point in my life. I bypassed every single short-term pleasure I wanted, and I thought about myself today. I quit that in November 17th of 2020, okay? And it is 2024. And I was thinking about myself right now. I was thinking about, where am I going to be in 2024? If I continue, if I give in to these short-term pleasures, I'm probably going to be on heroin or fentanyl by the time that comes around. Because that's how people who are on opioids start. They start with a little bit of pain medication. They end up needing something a little bit stronger. Then they go to the fent. Then after that, they have a needle in their arm. But they didn't plan on that. But they were taking the actions. And the actions that they were taking were leading them somewhere. So if I would have kept going down that path, I would not be where I am today. The reason why I can get on camera confidently and speak to you guys is because of the fact that I bypassed so many feelings that I had, and I truly began to master myself and take full control over my mind, okay? And when I wanted to have abs, when I wanted to do it, I bypassed those feelings of hunger, those feelings of I want snacks. I bypassed those because I was thinking about the long-term goal. So when you visualize crystal clear vision. What do you want? And ask yourself, is the pain that I'm feeling right now, am I willing to feel this pain, or am I willing to feel the pain in the future? Like I said, am I willing to feel the pain of being hungry a little bit, or do I want to feel the pain of being out of shape, having a terrible body, not being respected, not having any sort of respect from your male peers, not having any sort of attraction from women? Ask yourself that. And I'm not just talking about the body, I'm talking about everything, bro, all right?